What's going on, Mavericks fans? The NCAA Tournament is over, which means NBA draft season is here. Mock drafts are flying around. So I thought we'd do a little bit of a mock draft roundup, find out who three big publications have the Mavs drafting with their first-round pick. And I want to know from you guys, because I don't really know how this video is going to do, if I'm being completely honest. That's up to y'all. Do you want more NBA draft videos here on Dallas Mavericks Today? Type me if you do. Obviously, we're going to still do our normal news and rumors content and get you guys ready for this playoff run, but should we start mixing in some more draft videos? If you want that to be the case, type me in the comments. The more people that type me, the more draft coverage we get. If we don't get that many memes, well, we won't do much draft coverage, so it's up to you guys. Let us know here in the comments. You're watching Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham. On today's show, we're going to do a mock draft roundup for the Dallas Mavericks as ESPN, The Athletic, and The Ringer have released their latest mock drafts with the college basketball season over. Let's kind of give you some background on the Mavericks draft outlook this year. They'll have a pick somewhere in the mid-20s. It's not based on how things end in the playoffs. It's based on the overall NBA standings at the end of the year. So as we're filming this in the middle of the week, we don't know exactly where it'll be. For the Mavs, it'll be anywhere from like the 22nd or 23rd pick to like the 26th pick, depending on how these final couple of games go. But that's how things are going to shake out this year. No second-round pick. That went to Washington in the Kristaps Porzingis trade. And as far as needs, I think you could always use more wings. Could also use a big as well, as after Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber, this front court is pretty thin. What do you guys think is the biggest Mavs positional need? If you had to improve one area of this roster, let me know what position you would like the Mavs to address, whether it's free agency or the draft. Where does this team need to get better on its roster? All right, we'll go one pick at a time, three mock drafts. ESPN has the Mavericks selecting Trevor Keels out of Duke, kind of a combo guard who came off the bench this year for the Blue Devils as a freshman and did some good things, I thought. 11.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game. Now, the shooting splits were a little inconsistent, 31% from three-point range, just over 40% from the field. He certainly needs to improve the efficiency, but I think the jump shot has good form and suggests that should improve over time. I do wonder, and I do think that Keels is kind of one of these candidates that would go late in the first round that if he went back to college for one more year, I think he could be a top 10, top 15 pick next year, be a lottery guy. We'll see what he ends up doing in this year's draft. I would like to see him get another year of development, but if the Mavs were to get him, I think the mid-20s is a proper range for him, as he's got some upside, but still some room to grow. You kind of look at a little bit of a scouting report here on the some of the tape I've seen and some of the write-ups that some of the experts have done. Score first guard, he's looking to score the basketball. Jump shot, like I mentioned, has good form. The efficiency wasn't there at Duke, but the form is there, so just needs to continue to grow and get better. Good handle, can get downhill, can get to the basket, has good physicality both offensively and on defense. I think he's a guy who can step in and be an NBA defender right away. What I like about him the most, where he lacks in efficiency and some other growth areas, he's not scared. He does not shy away from pressure. Came off the bench, had 19 points in that Final Four game against North Carolina for Duke. I thought that was pretty impressive. He was looking to attack, looking to score the basketball, hit some big shots to give Duke a chance. They, of course, did not win that game, but he is not afraid of pressure. That's what experts write up about him. That's what his game suggests, and I think that he is definitely someone that is proven that over time. What are you more excited for this offseason? Type D for the draft, type F for free agency. Get your votes in and let us know down in the comments. Now, we've got some Luka Doncic jerseys available for you guys, including some of these on sale, so go check those out. He's one of the best draft picks in recent memory across the entire NBA. Chatsports.com/Luka jersey. We even have the All-Star edition for you guys, and last I checked, this one was on sale, so if you want that, go check it out. Link is in the comments and in the description of this video. Chatsports.com/Luka jersey. Represent number 77 as the Mavs get ready for this playoff season. Chatsports.com/Luka jersey. One more time, that link is in the comments and in the description. Next up, as The Athletic unveiled their latest mock as well, E.J. Liddell, forward out of Ohio State, 6'7", kind of plays a small ball 5, really. That's kind of his play style, but 3-year college player. His last 2 years in particular, I thought were really impressive. He improved from his freshman to sophomore year, made a big jump, but also sophomore to junior year as well. 16 points his sophomore year, 19.5 this past year. The rebounding improved. The blocks really stand out. Over 2.5 per game this past year. He shedded some weight, got more versatile as a defender there. The field goal percentage, the three-point shot jumped as well. The block shots and the three-point shooting really took a jump. This is a guy that has really improved. He's a classic, hey, I'm a lunch pail guy. I get better every time I enter the gym. That's what you've seen out of E.J. Liddell. Last year, he put his name in the draft, in the draft hat, didn't test that well, and basically was told, hey, you need to go back to college and improve. And he did exactly that. I think he's a guy worthy of drafting in the first round. He's not a perfect prospect, but I think he's a guy who can contribute as a guy who can score at all 3 levels. That's my first note on him when scouting E.J. Liddell. 3-level scorer. He could score around the basket with good touch, good mid-range, also at the three-point line. Has improved as a ball handler, can create a little bit for himself and for his teammates. Undersized, he's like 6'7", 225. He's kind of like a small ball 5. Remember Dwan Blair? Dwan Blair with a little less bulk and a little better athlete and jump shot. That's kind of an okay comp for him. He can switch defensively. That's where the undersized aspect actually comes into play in a positive way. Work ethics there, like I said, he's improved each and every year. He's worked on his body quite a bit as well. Before we get to the final player in today's Mavs mock draft roundup, be sure to subscribe for more Mavericks news and rumors, playoff picture updates. We'll continue to monitor that as we go along as well. We'll have you guys covered here on this channel on just about a daily basis, youtube.com/MavsTV. No one on YouTube is doing what we are, so go ahead and subscribe today. Wendell Moore Jr. as the Ringers. Kevin O'Connor released his latest mock after the NCAA Tournament, and the Final Four got completed. Another guard out of Duke. Good shooter, really good shooter. 13.4 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game, 4.4 assists. Over 41% from 3, shot over 53% from the field. Smooth jump shot. Like Liddell, 3-year college player, got better each and every year. His splits from a shooting efficiency standpoint really jumped this year. Now, I have seen some mocks have him going early round 2, so maybe the mid-20s, early or late first round is a tick early for him based on mocks, but I would counter saying that maybe it's not because he is that good of a shooter. And guys that can come in and shoot the 3-ball right away at a good clip, there's not a lot of them, man. There's not a lot of these guys. It takes a couple years in the NBA for them to become good 3-point shooters. Wendell Moore, that should translate right away as kind of a 2-guard at 6'5". Efficient scorer. That's part of the scouting report. Not the best athlete. I think that's part of the reason why he's a round 2 guy, according to some folks, late round 1. Secondary playmaker. He can create a little bit. He's not a point guard, but he can be, the second or third ball handler and creator on a starting 5 if he ever becomes a starting 5 type of player. Needs to get stronger. Needs to probably get in the weight room a little bit, but hustle play guy. I think all 3 of these guys fit that bill as the hustle plays, the 50-50 balls. They work hard, in the gym to improve their craft. That certainly applies for Wendell Moore. So what do you think? I just broke down all 3 of these players as ESPN, The Ringer, and The Athletic unveiled their latest mock drafts. These are guys that end up in the Mavs for all 3 of these sites. Type TK for Trevor Keels. Type EJ for EJ Liddell. Type WM for Wendell Moore. I like Liddell because he can help your front court. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's show. Remember, please subscribe so we can continue to grow this channel. If you want more draft videos, type me in the comments. Don't want you guys to forget that. If you don't like the draft, then hey, don't comment me. But if you want us to mix in more of that stuff, we will do that for you guys. So we'll see you soon on Mavericks Today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.